do more things really, and then we're going to take on Master Ned, find out more information. Oh, hello.
Shani?
Oh, Geralt. Good thing you're here.
What happened? Somebody break in?
This? No. Just getting ready to move.
What?
Really, but... I'm leaving, Geralt. The Eastern Front beckons. I'm Kedwin bound.
Any intention to either?
I didn't know I would be. Found out this morning. 2 soldiers came to my door, said Redania needs me again.
Couldn't turn him down? Just say no?
Perhaps I could have. But I didn't want to. Treating the ill and wounded, it's my calling. No place I'm needed more than at the front.
Can't you reconsider and stay?
Geralt, what for? The wedding, the time we've spent together, it was nice. But you have your life and I have mine. This doesn't make sense long term. You know that as well
Long
as I
term,
do.
she'll die first.
Well, you take care of yourself.
You too, Geralt.
So, learn anything about Olgierd?
Well, I abandoned the books quickly. Decided that if I was going to learn the truth, I'd need to find someone who knows it.
Find anyone?
Turned out I didn't need to look far. A colleague at the Academy, an assistant to Professor Permathine Shakeslog, claims Olgierd von Everec met with the professor multiple times. Apparently, Olgierd asked the professor to do some research. Professor got so worked up doing it, he went daffy. Started jealously guarding his notes. Wouldn't even let his assistant look at them.
The professor. Where'll I find him?
Here in Oxenfurt. Cloistered inside his house on Academy grounds. Mage hunters guard his door.
Mage hunters at the door. He under house arrest?
I can't say, really. Some of the faculty think him a traitor. Say he sold out to the hunters for a hefty pouch of gold. The assistant, on the other hand, insists the professor wants him there to protect him. I don't know what from.
What's your guess?
He's certainly useful to them. A specialist in black magic and the occult? Must be a trove of knowledge. If he's really gone off his nutter, I wouldn't be surprised to see them using him.
Need to talk to this professor.
We'll go together. Redanian guards all over the Academy. Doubt you'll get in alone.
Guards have never stopped me, you know that.
Wound these, and I'll have to patch them up. Besides, we might run into a friend. Get inside free and easy.
Sounds cool. Let's go. Come on, Shani.
So,
Might be all it is. Many of the faculty fled to the far north. The braver ones stayed, but assumed the guises of tailors and laundresses. Why?
just curious. Scholars seem to have adopted mage tactics. They in the same bind? So the Eastern Front, and then?
Depends where they send me.
Wherever it is, take care of yourself.
Always do. So don't worry.
Well. Something for a replacement for Yen and Triss. Sounds like that ain't happening. No happy days for the Witcher as usual.
Halt! By order of King Radovid, no one's allowed inside the Academy.
Not even lecturers?
No one means no one.
See, you've become quite the stickler, Norbert. You were much kinder when I was patching you up. By the way, how's your knee?
Fine. Dandy. As if no arrow ever struck it.
Consider yourself a lucky man. Because if I'd not decided to operate, you'd be a cripple to the end of your days.
Bruno, eh? Maybe we ought to let her in. She's a decent lass. Not like to steal nothing.
All right. But alone, which will draw too much attention. I'd rather not get shite from the captain on his account.
Here's what we'll do. I'll go in, then help you sneak in around the back.
How?
Don't know, but I'll figure something out. Usually aren't nearly as many guards on the riverside.
Agreed.
All right, let me in.
Should we stealth our way? No. Right. A lot of book burning going on. Oh, it's burned the front door. So, how to address this? Step 1. Run and jump to your death. Whoa. That's a close one. Wasn't sure if that was going to work out. Look at that, problems. Alright. On to the next bit then. No. Oh, shit. What's going on here?
Geralt! Psst! Are you there?
Yeah, I'm here.
Grab the line!
Where'd you get the rope?
Long story. But we've done well. Professor Shakeslock's house is at the end of this street. Witch hunters guard the door. Doubt I'll be able to sweet-talk them.
Been a huge help already, Shani. Thanks.
It was nothing. Really. You'd have done the same for me. If you wish to see me again before I go, I'll be at home. Packing will take some time yet.
All right. Be seeing you.
Apparently she'll have a special card, so we're definitely going to go see her. Skip over the armor guards.
Watch is whirling!
Mistake.
Right, he's going down quickly.
Come on, over here!
There's actually an ability I should get, which I used to have. It's like a toxic one that I should really put on. Oh. Yeah, I'm gonna put it. See if I got it still somewhere. I must have bought it then. Yeah, here it is. So we just stick that. Melt armor. Magic trap. Oh. Sure. Stick it over puppet maybe. This sounds like a load of crap. That's fine.
maybe.
Oh, Jesus, what the hell's that? The blast was the wrong plan there.
Silver Lamen. Don't know the sigil. Hasn't been used in ages, looks like. Shattered mirror. No sign of impact. Probably not an accident. Shattered by a sound, maybe. Someone looking can scream.
What is this thing? I must plot the mirror, actually. No, it's not. What the hell is that?
Julian Alboco's Lesser Key. Tomes about demons. Dusty as they come.
The essence of evil is cause of suffering. There's existence, blah 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 blah. Most believe evil has always existed, for none remember a time when it did not. Is that proof enough? The appearance of evil is closely tied to the existence of good. Its opposite and antithesis, good without evil, blah blah blah. Evil wears many faces, appears in many different forms. One of them wears the skin of flesh. This evil incarnate as a man travels the world, sowing death and suffering. Such evil is devious and difficult to discern. We usually only know its presence when it's already too late. In my scholarly wanderings through the myths and legends of a great many cultures, I've come across descriptions of a certain individual which all display a striking similarity. I don't mean in terms of individual outer appearance or name, but of his mode of operandi, so how he does things. This evil works with trickery, tempting at first with the offer of something seemingly good. The price one must pay for the objects of temptation, however, is enormous and non-refundable. The promised good often contains horrifying hooks and treacherous traps. Beware then, promise of the impossible, delivered through evil.
Franco? Is that you? Leave the bedpan in the usual spot. And take the platter. I shan't be eating today.
Professor Shakeslock?
Who the blazes? How'd you get in? Get out. I know nothing. Don't wish to know anything. Understand? No, no, no. Out!
Not gonna hurt you.
That demon sent you. I'm sure of it.
What demon?
Feigned ignorance. Please. You know. Gaunter O'Dim. Evil incarnate.
He didn't send me, but he is why I'm here. I'm a witcher.
A mutant. Yeah. Could be.
Why are there guards outside your door? You a prisoner?
Protective custody. That's the phrase. Protective.
From you.
You may not be aware, but I'm one of the foremost experts on the occult. Living experts, that is. My mentor was the outstanding Professor Lionel Van...
And you're cooperating with the witch hunters now?
Cooperating? As if I had a choice. They're ignorant. But not enough to ignore what I know about magic, witches, sorceresses, what have you. Knowledge they use for barbaric ends. But that's beyond my control.
Came here because I need information. Think you might be the only man who has it.
A witcher. Then it follows I needn't fear. I'm hardly a post-conjunction creature.
What did Olgierd von Everec want from you?
Curse the day I first set eyes upon the man. He appeared at my doorstep one day, offering a sack of gold were I only to find out who Gaunter O'Dim is and how to get rid of him. I agreed. Such matters are my speciality. And I needed the coin. I pored over countless tomes, delved into obscure incidents and analysed folk legends. I went so far as to travel to Nilfgaard, the library there, where at last I hit upon the mysterious entity's trail. There are records of encounters dating back thousands of years in many cultures under many names, but always as evil incarnate. In this land we call him Gaunter O'Dim, at times Master Mirror or the Man of Glass. In deciphering the ancient scrawlings I went blind, yet I learned a great deal. For example, that he plays with his victims and thrives on pacts above all else. Seemingly harmless contracts which drive their parties to madness.
Know anything else about the man?
Gaunter O'Dim is no man. He is evil. Evil which assumes various forms. Forget about him, or die.
You're alive.
Alive? Yet I live in constant fear, born of what I've learned about him.
What's with the surroundings? These rooms, what do they mean?
They protect me. Here, evil cannot touch me.
How do you know?
He told me himself. Paid me a visit once. Fascinating meeting that was. I was blind already, but saw him clearly. He smiled at me. Said he was honoured I'd taken such an interest in him. He wished to thank me, and explained he'd taken a similar interest in me. He drew the circle and said I'd be safe within it. His way of repaying me, you see.
Ever tried to leave it?
If you'd heard how he said it, you'd be as certain as I am what leaving would bring.
Olgierd signed one of these pacts with him?
Brilliant deduction. You guessed why. You must know that he came from a wealthy, influential line. He must have, if the family of his betrothed accepted him. Yet did you know his fortune soured? He himself became an outcast, impoverished. Iris's family, a powerful house, could not accept this, would not marry their daughter to a nobody. Olgierd wished to elope. The further away, the better. Yet Iris refused to cut her family ties.
Quite the predicament.
Indeed. Their luck turned yet darker when a wandering witch mentioned a solution. A man who would grant any wish. His name, Master Mirror. The rest follows naturally. Olgierd and O'Dim, a meeting at a crossroads, a wish, a pact signed in blood, and a price to be paid. Olgierd was to sacrifice one he loved. O'Dim delights in difficult choices. He knew Olgierd loved two in this world, his betrothed and his brother, Vladimir. Olgierd chose, and soon thereafter married his beloved Iris, his fortune restored.
Olgierd tell you all that?
He had to. How else was I to diagnose his case?
Make it sound like an illness.
It is worse. Many illnesses are treatable, but play with evil, medicine can be much harder to find.
So did Olgierd kill his own brother?
No, oh no. Deduce, Witcher. O'Dim acts directly or indirectly. Olgierd merely signed the blood letter. The next day, his brother was dead.
Why was Olgierd out to get rid of O'Dim? He'd gotten what he wanted.
Had he? His heart had turned cold as ice. His feelings for his wife, for whom he'd sacrificed his brother, had withered. He'd lost all he'd loved. Had he wanted any of this? No. O'Dim grants what you wish, not what you want. All who sign a pact learn the difference. Die by it.
All? No way to get rid of him?
Kill him, you mean? Kill evil? No. Yet the annals tell of a man who dissolved his pact by defeating O'Dim at his own game.
The old devil and the
O'Dim
violin.
wields contracts, word traps, duels of wits. Challenge him to such a duel. He'll agree, and can be beaten. But remember, there is only ever one stake. The sole thing he truly desires. Human souls.
O'Dim left a mark on my face. Any way to get it off?
A mark? No mention in the tomes. Strange. Unless it will disappear once your pact is fulfilled.
If I challenge him, end the pact that way, will it go away?
That I do not know. The one man who succeeded bore no mark.
Let's accept that as a yes then.
Thanks. Helped me a lot.
Good. Very good. Ah, to feel useful after so many years locked up, living in fear. Why, it's pleasance itself.
Oh. No, he's out of the picture then. Oh, I can loot him. The circle we create terrifies me. I cannot see it, but I know it is here. I know no name for the sense with which I perceive it. When near its bounds, strange shivers shoot down my spine. Blah. Month past, still lying within the circle. Nightmares prey on me more and more. I've come to fear sleep. I know not how long I can withstand this. I dreamed I had a daughter. This was strange, for I've never had children. Yet one came in my sleep. She was no older than 10. She called me Daddy, loved me deeply in her eyes. Strange part of all that I so burned for her, great paternal love. And one dream like this? I no longer fear sleep. Perhaps so dim has decided to give me peace. I do not decide to change my mind. My dream of Amelia gives me great joy. My daughter is a good and clever girl. What a fantastic revelation. If nothing changes, I shall soon try to leave the circle. I know now why I dreamt for weeks of the child I never had. It was his doing. This night my daughter died. She caught a strange illness which poked her whole body with hideous oozing sores. She cried, begging me for help. She died in my arms. 3 months have passed since Amelia's death. My heart still bleeds and horrifying visions plague every moment. I'm a blind man who wishes he saw nothing. Utter blindness. Cannot preserve much longer. I'm a deeply unhappy old man. I've now lived within the magic circle for a year. Thoughts of suicide haunt my mind even more often. It would be simple, but I need to step outside the rooms. Oh, he was going to die anyway, so... If anything, live a great deal of kindness there. Well, let's leave the house. Hopefully no one tries to kill us. What? It's the front door. Is he living in the basement? No, he wasn't living in... What the fuck? What's the point of having the front door key if you can't go out the front door? Whee! We had the front door key, can't use it. Whatever, mate. Whatever. None of the doors are working. Why are these lot hanging on to all black magic stuff? I don't know. This is ridiculous. How do we leave? I can't go back down the road, that's for certain. Hang on, what the hell's this? Alright, this might be our only way out then. Looks like it. Geronimo! Maybe we should go visit that Shani girl at her house before we go see the Master of Mirrors. Oh, hell. There's one way to get in. Alright. Saving us some time here. Oh. Whew. Live for it. Right, let's find out where that one's house is then. Think she lived around this bit. Let's just head over there roughly.
You'll choke to death on 3 pounds of stew.
Right, this is our place.
Yes, Geralt.
Hey.
You know, been wanting to ask you something.
Ask me now.
Just curious. You ever play Gwent?
Oh, Geralt. Geralt. Of course I play. What else is there to do come evening when one's among soldiers? Come on, let's lay them out.
Let's get that card. Should also have another special card that I got earlier. Yes. So mate, we're not losing. I've got a crappy elf deck. I've got no spy cards. Oh god. She's got Oleg. He's a card himself. win this. Ah. We need some spy cards to make a difference here. One spy card, yes. Healy one, yes. Another one, yes. Get rid of that. No. Oh. Ah. Oh yes, we've taken the game.
Oh, you're good. So good, I'd say you spend more time chatting up folk for games than you do on serious matters.
Nah, got lucky, that's all.
Likely. But here. I dare say, a formidable card from an old friend. So you won't have to rely entirely on luck.
Yeah.
Gotta say, wedding was a great idea. Rarely have a chance to rest, get away from it all. Did me good to do just that.
I'm a medic. I tend to know what I'm doing when I prescribe something.
Hope Vladimir's antics weren't too annoying.
Peculiar man. Ghost, true. But I found him likable. Wager he was a real hoot when he was alive.
Said you needed to think things over. Have you?
You
Yes.
said no.
I decided you're incredibly sweet, but
But we're better off keeping things as they were.
You're always going places, and they're likely to ship me off soon.
besides, we tried once, and you know how that worked out.
You're right. But promise to share a bottle of wine with me from time to time.
Of course. I tell you what, I'll keep one handy.
See you later.
Save here, save here.
Long live and
Stuff's gonna get very real very soon.
feel like you can have that, Swilly.
No, I'm not interested in valid. There's going to be something quite interesting up here. Go down before we go up. Why not? Just another entrance in. Oop. I think we slew dragons here before. Can't remember. Wait, what's that? No, just flowers. Oh, there's a random area out here where the dragons were. Didn't seem to make a lot of sense at the time. Magic circle and all. This must be it.
Strange choice of locale. Guessing there's a reason for it.
Wasn't me who chose it.
I assumed so. But since we're here, I believe you have something for me.
Fulfilled the third wish.
How do I know this to be the rose? Very well might have picked this up at the Oxenfurt market an hour ago.
Look closely at it. Got it from Iris. It was the last thing that bound her to this world.
What?
I think she loved you. Meant this as a token of that love.
She loved me. After all that's passed. Iris. What a mess we made of it all. If I'd only known then how it would end. What's happening? I feel as though a hot iron's pierced my chest.
It's your heart, mate.
Sorry to have kept you waiting. So glad to see everyone's made. How do you feel, Von Emmerich? A little less troubled? Lighter in the heart?
Or dim? What do you want?
What do you mean, what? Your soul.
You forget. The pact states you can take it only once you've fulfilled 3 wishes, and...
And we stand together on the moon. Well, what do you know?
What? No. We had a pact. The moon is there. There! Not here.
I gave you what you wished for. Here, on the moon, our contract you fulfilled.
Boss, you cheated me.
I never cheat.
Wait.
Do not interfere, Witcher. Remember what I did to the last fool who interrupted me.
You grant wishes, right? Grant mine and release him.
He must repay his debt.
Let him go, and I'll take it on. We'll call it mine.
You wish to give your soul for his?
No, but we can play for them. I lose, you take mine and Olgierd's. But if I win, you release us both.
No, this is a hard
What do
game
you
to play.
propose we play? Gwent?
Don't know. Maybe we can bet on a challenge. You know I'm good at accomplishing the impossible. Seen me do it.
Very well. But we shall do this my way.
Playing the devil at his own game is a hard thing to do. But no one makes them... no challenge is impossible. Otherwise, why even attempt it?
What's happening?
You wish to play, so let us play. I shall tell you a riddle. Solve it, and both you and Olgierd will be free.
And if I don't?
Then we'll all 3 go for a wild ride. It's what you proposed, is it not?
Shit.
The riddle. Let me hear it.
To all things and men I appertain, and yet by some am shunned and disdained. Fondle me and ogle me till you're insane, but no blow can harm me, cause me pain. Children delight in me, elders take fright, fair maids rejoice and spin. Cry and I weep, yawn and I sleep, smile and I shall grin.
What was that supposed to be?
You tell me, what am I?
Reflection.
You're going down.
We shall see, my friend.
Hope that. Alright.
You must find me before the sand in the hourglass runs out. Ready? Let's begin.
Okay, so the first step, we do our own save. We're committed to this route. What? Alright. Oh, world map's not available. Oh, bollocks. Let's try this out then.
What is this place?
You like it? Plenty more where it came from. Just remember, you must find me before time runs out.
Fuck the vectors, fuck that. Across here. Go under the archway. Gotta get to that house. Okay, give me a sec. Give me a sec. Okay, so I got a minor plan. Walked under the rocks. I'm gonna go to that over there, that building, and I hope this is the right choice. Fuck that spectre. Yeah, I've got to find it now. Where's it gone? Where's it gone? Okay. Don't have much time as it is. Could you just appear where I can kill you? Bye. I'm here for this bad boy.
What is it about swords that turns men into utter fools when they see one for the taking?
Right, boom.
Through
Take it.
howling winds, pouring rain, with their life hanging.
So we got the sword. There must be more to this. I'm gonna have to work at breakneck speed soon. Because killing that creature took up a lot of time. Actually, I'm going to reload the auto from before the sword. Buy us some more time. I think a lechin is a relic, so if we want to beat it, I'm going to need something that's an anti-relic. Alright, first thing I'm going to do, because we've now got this new plan, I'm going to put a Spectre potion on. Because these are all ghosts that we're taking on now. Also going to repair the blade, which for some reason keeps getting damaged. No matter how many fights we get in. Now we know where we're going roughly. Let's just get there.
Place?
You like it? Plenty more where it came from. Just remember, you must find me before time runs out.
Nope. True foglets or whatever they've become. Not our problem. Right, so we've got to get to that house. So we will get there in time. Putting that on. We're gonna go to this treasure over here. Look how quickly the fight's going now. Wow. He's headless. That's fine. Let's grab the sword.
What is it about swords that turns men into utter fools when they see one for the taking? Through howling winds, pouring rain, with their life hanging by a thread. Which reminds me, time is running out.
Right. Let's freeze that there. I'll put a little bit of thought process into this. Alright. See if we can do this quickly. Path here. Which appears to lead up the cliff. We'll start climbing. Oh, we'll go up. Oh. Okay, we're in the wrong place here. Let's get back down and start going the right way. Let's get the tree on our right. Look at that.
Children delight in me, elders take fright. Children and young folk doesn't fit. To all things and man I appertain, and yet by some am shunned.
Past the glowing tree.
For me till you're insane. But no. Who can harm me, cause me pain?
Where's a glowing cave entrance?
What could that be?
Oh, awful. You're doing terribly.
What's this?
You can always give up. As
I don't want this
see
bit.
it, you will never. Never.
Don't we? We can always double back. Ah! Is that a cave? Shangri-La. Fuck.
Really, Geralt? Unable to resist a few shiny coins? I truly expected more of you. Especially since time is short.
Get rich or die trying. Oh, this ain't as full of treasures as I thought this place would be. I've fled. Oh, okay, there we go. Alright. I think that's enough gold. Or no. Right, we're good, we've got the treasure. We can still run. Let's go, let's glow. We've got to get into the house now. See if we can't do this, always can reload it back up. So let's just get right past those problems. No, no. Not got the time for you. Get into the house. We've got the sword. Got the gold. We've now got the booze. Can really get some entertainment going. Oh no, we've not got the time to raid this place like I was hoping. Oh wait, what's that? Doesn't look like a horse. That was just a bag of tricks. Run full speed.
So this is where you're hiding.
No, no. Forget that. Forget that, son. We don't have the time for that.
You didn't expect it to be that easy, did you?
Alright, now we've got this. Oh.
I'll still get you.
Mirror, mirror on the wall. Who's gonna get this money before you all? What's this? Solutions. Well, well, well. Life's natural mirrors. Well, technically a mirror is also quite natural, but this is your most common mirror.
Gotcha.
Chris is saying, oh, well done, mate. This ain't over.
You've lost.
Is it cheating that the elf and the cat and the dog basically told us how to win? Where it mattered.
So, any better?
Yeah, thanks. Wine's revived me a bit.
This plonk could revive a corpse. An exquisitely rank vintage. You know what, though? It's good at last to taste something real. So, have at it. Tell me what the blazes just happened. Your brand's gone. Guessing that's a good sign?
It doesn't look gone to me. I still see it on my face.
First off, you tell me what it's like to have a heart of stone.
It's wonderful at the start. You feel no fear, no angst, but also no concern, no care for anyone, not even those you loved. And gradually, you lose them. Well, you know how it ended.
What about your senses? Taste, smell?
All there. At first, I savoured the world like never before. It was stronger, more clear.
How's that possible?
I did not wish for a heart of stone. That was a mere side effect. I wished to win back Iris's hand and have my fortune restored. And then to live like there was no tomorrow. And thus I lived until I ceased to feel anything at all.
Ah.
What a joy to be done with it. Because I am done, right? Will you tell me what happened?
O'Dim decided to have some fun at my expense. Devised a game I was supposed to lose. Seems he'd forgotten the training you put me through. In doing the undoable.
So only to protect myself. In doing so, I put you in harm's way. Forgive me.
Well, don't have to worry about him anymore. You're safe and free.
I thank you. Though I've no notion what to do with this freedom now. Mirror took everything. Everything I loved. All I held dear.
Took your wife, your brother, almost your soul, but at least you got that back.
Not true. Got your heart back.
There we go.
A bitter victory. Now at last I sense how much I've lost. Life is a ruin.
True, I don't envy you.
You've handled tougher situations. You'll figure this one out. Got a company of faithful comrades waiting. Got a home, your fortune.
No. I cannot live as I did before.
So what'll you do?
I don't know. But one thing's clear. It's time I took fate into my own hands. Lived life anew. And truly, this time.
Sounds like a plan.
I'll never forget what you did for me, Witcher. I have something for you.
Can't accept this.
You can, and must. This sabre's been in my family for generations. Even when I'd lost all else, it remained at my side. Means a great deal to me.
Well,
All the
your
more
brother's
reason
also.
why I can't take it.
Do me the honor. This'll mark the start of my new life. And such a weapon could be right useful to you.
Thank you.
Ow!
Sorry.
You needn't be.
Can feel pain again.
I thank you again, Geralt. And good luck on the path.
Good luck to you too.
Well, we played a game with the devil. We came back alive with our soul, richer slightly, and with a wonderful sword that belonged to a witcher, which tells us that we're not the first witcher to have had a run-in with the devil and played his devilish game. Oh, the people who use the mirror. There's us, turning up. That's that. Couldn't bother with it. Now we're on to the next DLC, which is the one that's based in France. Well done, well done, well done, well done. We got to the end. That's all that really matters. Now, how powerful is Iris? Ooh, well... Weapon charges with energy during combat. When its color changes to red, a strong attack releases energy and extra powerful strike. At the cost of our health. Interesting. And that's the one we were using previously. Like a standing blade. And that's the thing we found. Which, for all intents and purposes, looks like a pretty decent blade. Okay. I'm going to end the message there. We went out with a bang.